been a hot minute since I've tried any kind of vlogging. I'm currently vlogging on my brand new purchased Lumix S9. Yes, that's right. I purchased the black sheet of the camera world. The black sheep of the camera world. This camera's got a lot of hate online about 4 or 5 months ago, but they fixed in a recent update what I think was its biggest flaw, and that was the recording limits. So I figured I'd pick one up and try it out. I will say, with this kit lens, I literally have to support my elbow because this thing is huge and heavy. But what I will say is I kind of like this camera. The built-in LUTs are pretty dope. I'm using this one called Blue Sky right now, which is why I look so dang blue. Honestly, I might swap over to something a little bit nicer in just a second. Matter of fact, yeah, let's do that now for my skin tone's sake. There we go. Swapped over to my own personal Fuji classic chrome LUT that I created, and it looks absolutely fantastic, especially during golden hour like we are right now. So one might ask themselves, why would you ever choose to vlog on a camera when you got one of these in your pockets? And that's actually a pretty good question. To be fair, you don't have to have a camera nowadays. You can have one of these. But personally, I've always been a camera lover. And, oh, that sun is incredible. I've always loved having a physical camera, and it's a way of separating myself from my phone because the smartphone can do so many things nowadays. So sometimes it's nice to just get away from all that, have something a little bit more tactile in your hand. And that's why I bought this S9. I haven't shot or bought a new camera since I bought the GH5 for my Screen Bite channel years ago. When I went back to college, I did get an A6400 for free. Well, not for free, it came with my tuition. And I used that for a while. I might make a couple of videos about this camera because I used to make videos about cameras all the time. And I do have some really cool stuff coming in for this. Like, I have a couple adapters so I can adapt some of my old lenses, my old vintage lenses. Like I have that Russian Helios 44-2 swirly bokeh lens that I'm super excited to try out in this, as well as my old Canon FD lenses from way back in the early days of my YouTube channel. I have one of those as well. And then I also bought a Sigma 45 because I need an autofocus lens that's not this hecking absolute freaking chonker of a lens that's currently on this camera. So yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video. I just wanted to kind of ramble, test out just the stock in-body image stabilization that comes with this camera. And now I'm gonna get a couple of shots of the IBIS in action without my face, with my face. Maybe turn on a little bit of electronic stabilization on top of that. Let's see what this camera's got. So this right here is just pure stock image stabilization built into the camera. Doing my own little walk-in. Let's see what the electronic looks like. Now we got boosted, or not boosted, but electronic stabilization turned on, and oh my god, I can tell you already, this is insane. What this is, there's a little bit of a crop, but I've never had a problem with having a little bit of a crop to have really great image stabilization, but oh my god! Look at this image quality. Look at the stabilization. This is absolutely insane. I will gladly put up with a slight crop to have something like this. Oh, wow. I definitely need to get some sort of ND filter for this camera though, because this is like a I'm not gonna get one for this lens. I mean, I'm really not. Like, I don't want to use this kit lens. It's just so big. But like, I need to put one of my NDs on this because you can already see that what I'm a +2. I'm already getting overexposed. So let's go ahead and cut that back. There we go. Look at those blues. Look at the sky. Look at the sun. Look at the world. It's incredible. Oh, before I go, the number one reason why I want to keep this camera above all else, and this is the stupidest thing in the world, the Lumix Lab app. Like, being able to put all of my LUTs and just bake them into my footage, I know to most professionals that sounds like the most gimmicky thing in the world, but it's literally, for someone like me, a workflow saver. Like, I can just have the look that I want for my video directly onto the footage that I'm capturing. That's one. And then two, as long as I'm recording in this MP4 Lite, which I think only goes up to 3.8K open gate, allows me to, one, still get open gate footage, beautiful open gate footage as I can see, but two, what it also does is allows me to just sync it with my phone. When I get into my car after this walk, what basically is gonna happen is I'm going to load up my Photos app on my iPhone, and all of these videos I just took, they're just gonna be there. Do you know how amazing that is? That's essentially like if I were to bust out my iPhone, capture a video, and then go to one of my editing apps on my phone and start editing a video. But with this type of footage. That's an absolute game changer. And for like the average person who just wants to pick up a camera, get better than iPhone footage with the ability to get a shallow depth of field if you want it with a faster lens and NDs, like, and just upload to social media, that's a game changer. Truly a game changer and a workflow changer. And yeah, so I think I've rambled on enough. I'm gonna end it here. Bye.